Welcome, welcome. So, yes, today I want to talk about my all-time favorite movie, and they are bringing out the sequel. But my all-time favorite movie is unbelievable. It's Gladiator, believe it or not. I don't know when it was, but I think it's made in the early 2000s. Russell Crowe, directed by Ridley Scott, set in the Colosseum about some soldier who goes to who gets punished and taken as a slave, and then he has to fight in a Colosseum against tigers and other warriors and stuff like that. Mad film. What really what really hits me with this movie is the music. Hans Zimmer. Oh my gosh. It's so much that I love the soundtrack that I play it. Sometimes I just play it all the time and just listen to it. It's still the build up, the first three tracks, like the slowness, the calmness, and then just all that. Wow, mate, yes, all day long. That guy knows how to do a soundtrack. Hans Zimmer, hands down, mate. Um, so yeah, I even went to see. I think like maybe 6 years ago, I went to the Royal Albert Hall to watch it with the actual orchestra and even the lady singing the opera, the real lady. Man, when I saw the first opening bits, I was already getting goosebumps on my arm. I could feel it. And then when the battle scene was about to commence and start, I started almost crying. I'm not joking. People, when I tell people that I cried that I was about to cry at Gladiator, they say, "Oh, what you cried at the end?" I said, "No, no, no. I was crying at the battle scene when I heard the music kick in, the actual soundtrack blasting in, and I was like, wow, that this movie to me, I don't know, the music this is just a match made in heaven. It's a sandwich put together, the best sandwich." And now there's a sequel out, coming out. It's not out. I'm not talking about Chinese shit. There's a sequel coming out November the 15th. I think it's coming out here. I was like, okay, well, I didn't expect that. You don't need a sequel because the first movie was amazing. Um, yeah, we don't need a sequel because the first movie was amazing. But let's see. Well, what's brought me to this movie? What's brought my attention? Made me excited about it again is the fact it's got Denzel Washington in it. Denzel Washington is one of my favorite, if not my favorite actor. I think I like every single movie he's been in. His acting is just incredible. It's just insane how well that guy can act. And yeah, the characters he plays, I won't mess around with any of those guys. So yeah, that's what's pumped me up. He's the villain, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what is going on with his part. They had the trailer. The trailer didn't look that convincing, but the fact that it's also directed by Ridley Scott, yeah, that's another good thing. The only disappointment, very disappointing, there's no Hans Zimmer. How the how why? I don't know. That's what's really annoyed me. How can I have Hans Zimmer? That guy. But the guy that's doing the soundtrack that I researched is the guy that did the soundtrack for Man on Fire, another good movie with Denzel Washington. Absolutely amazing. Directed by Tony Scott, which I is probably he is my favorite director. Unfortunately, he's not around, doesn't make movies anymore. But his style of editing and cinematography and the colors and everything he uses, especially the way that the films are edited, his ones, which Man on Fire is a Tony Scott movie as well. So let's see. The soundtrack for Man on Fire is quite cool. I like it, but it's kind of like a Spanish guitar thing going on and kind of Latin kind of score, and it's decent. It's not on the. I don't put it as high as no way as high as Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer is the best. Hans Zimmer Gladiator soundtrack is the best. It's as I say, it's unbelievable. It's incredible. So he's got big shoes to fill. This guy. I don't. Sorry, my ignorance. I don't have his name. I'll put it up on the screen anyway. But yeah, Gladiator 2. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go IMAX. Let's go IMAX. Watch that thing. You know. Let's check it out. Let's see. I don't want to be disappointed, but the same director, Denzel. Denzel can't go wrong. Yeah, as I said, didn't need a sequel. The movie stands alone. It is dated, though. When you watch it, you still some. When I saw it on the, I never seen Gladiator on a big screen before. Before I went Royal Rabbit Hall, so I watch it all the time on DVD. seen it not untold amount of times. But then when I saw it on the big screen, I saw one of the extras. One extra was messing about in the scene. And you could see him on the big screen. He kind of stops, and I don't know, he was doing something silly. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, that's the only time I've seen it on the big screen. I'm so, if it comes out in IMAX re-release, I'm going, because that film, it's just unbelievable. As I keep saying it, I can't say it anymore. So yeah, looking forward to this November 15th or November, whatever day it comes out in the UK. I will do my review. I want to do a review on it. And I'm thinking about going to see Gladiator again at Royal Albert Hall. It's happening again next year. So I think it's been 6 years since I last went. But I loved it so much. Just to watch a film with the real score playing is something else, mate. It's something, it's just, I can't describe it. It's just like when I went to see Back to the Future at Secret Cinema. I just couldn't. It was mind blowing, mate. He's actually, we're watching it outside, and there was like this. They build Hill Valley with the clock tower, and we're sitting there watching on the clock tower like they build this screen. And then you got all the action going on. You got the DeLorean driving around. You got some actors doing the stunts and everything, and you're like, man. And it was at night time as well. It's like this is this is mind blowing, honestly. That was another great experience. I should do another video on that one. But this, yeah, let's see what Gladiator 2 say. I hope it's gonna be good. That's it. Thanks for listening to me chat. Catch up soon.